Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, aDudemanbro, and I hope you all are having a fantastic day and weekend. If you haven't caught my other video from a few hours ago, I'm going to be putting it in the description below, but that's the 1K subscriber giveaway, so make sure you go check out that video. Thank you so much for joining along in this video. This is going to be my stock picks for next week, coming week. I think it's going to be a doozy because we have a lot of earnings, a lot of big companies that are dropping earnings. We have tropical storm that's picking up. The election is still kind of up in the air. So there's a lot of things going on and a lot of money to be made, in my opinion. Before we get into that, though, I want to say thank you for joining along in this video. If you find any of this information interesting or me a little bit, funny, go ahead and hit that sub button. I promise you can always take it back later if you don't like my content. If you want to hit that like button, that helps out the channel a lot and I appreciate it so much. Anyway, let's jump into this here. So we have quite a few to go over and there is a lot of repeats in here, so this is not going to be a super long video. I'm going to be touching base on most of these and there's not too many new ones. But anyway, let's jump right into this. So the first two are going to be Bitcoin related stock picks, and that is Mara and Riot, that have to do with Bitcoin, that are bit mining. They are making a lot of crazy money because of how Bitcoin has been just going up and up and up. Both these companies, like I said, I still think Mara should be over $3. I mean, it's hit there before, and with Bitcoin going crazy right now, I'm surprised it hasn't. Along with Riot, I think she should be a little bit more. We had some really good price action last week, and it seems to be, both of them seem to be on the uptrend, so that's very good. So I did start a position in Mara last week at the low twos, about 206. I started a position because I am long on this company. I think that they're going to be making more and more money. Like I said, they mine cryptocurrency, and the higher the cryptocurrency goes up, the more they're going to make off of that mining too. So both these companies are definitely watches because of how amazing Bitcoin has been going up. We're over 15,000 each Bitcoin, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. So next two I want to talk about are PPSI and POLA, and these are both companies that have to do with renewable energy and they both make generators, a business that have to do with hurricane relief. An article with the tropical storm Ida, they just released a hurricane warning issued. Definitely watch out for both of these. With hurricanes popping up and everything, these tend to go crazy. And just a little heads up, whenever you have a big hurricane coming in, watch out for these two because they normally always have a run up to the actual hurricane touching down. So a thing I have to hesitate a lot of people about, these tend to drop fast though right after that, so they're not going to be long holds. They're going to be just swings or a nice day trade, so heads up on those two. Next three I'm going to be dropping are renewable energy / EV plays, and the first one I want to look out for is SUNW, Sunworks. I said in my last video, this is not a political channel whatsoever, but you have to play what's going on in the economy and what's going on in the news right now. So as of right now, a lot of different news channels went out and said that Biden won. So with that being said, a lot of his plans in the future have to do with renewable energy. I also think that marijuana plays are going to be big too. And there's a few other ones that I'm going to be bringing up later on in the video. But with that being said, I think that these companies are going to start seeing some awesome gains and a lot of buying going on because of the anticipation of plans with renewable energy and the different grants and different other money that they're going to be giving to some of these companies. I think that they're going to be seeing a huge surplus of people coming into these different plays, and we're going to see some awesome price action and some awesome gains. I mean, Sunworks definitely can do it. It's went to almost $9 in the past, and it can definitely gap up that much. I see a constant consolidation going on in the last couple of weeks. So, I mean, that doesn't tell me to back off by any means. It kind of shows me that good amount of volume and a little bit of news, this could definitely shoot up to $4 plus. So I'm checking out this. On top of that, PECK. another company that's actually going to be buying out Sunworks. So PECK should be up more than $7-8 a share, in my opinion. And it actually went to $14 to $15. And that was actually during the last hurricane too. So this is another one to definitely watch out because it's seen a lot of momentum on PPSI and POLA. So this is definitely one to watch out for because you could see some awesome gains and some amazing profits on this one, along with WWR. And this one's been being down a heck of a lot, and it's also been consolidating for the last month or so. And this also has hit about $15 a share. So there's a huge gap up potential on this one. There's a few other ones to watch out for too that I've mentioned in the past that are penny stock related. There's VVPR, Beam, even Workhorse. Those are a lot of other good companies that have to do with renewable energy / EV types of plays. So those are definitely going to be some of my top picks and top watches for next week, because any news that Biden or any news about any renewable energy or EV type of play, we're going to see a lot of volume pour in. So on top of that, I want to bring up 3 marijuana type of plays. These plays, I said about 2 weeks ago that they are going up crazy, and we finally seen that little bit of a volume spike the last 2 days. And Thursday and Friday, we seen it huge, and I think that we're going to see all next week, we're going to see some of these plays go crazy. And finally, because I've been holding on to KERN and APHA for a little while, I got into APHA when it started to dip and about the low 5s. So I was happy to get that. KERN, I finally took a position last week also, and I think that these two are going to be shooting up, and we're going to see some awesome gains. If you look on the screen, it's already about 32%. 10% I think on Friday is when it went after hours. Check out these also. We're going to be seeing, I think, a lot of marijuana plays, and we're going to see some awesome ones on these. These are just 2 that I picked out because they have to do with penny related stocks. So this one, KERN, I think it has high potential. APHA, I think, also has high potential. This one's hit $6 plus in the past, almost $7 at one time. Also, this one, I'll put it in the description below of the video. There is talks on possible buyout for APHA, and that's another wild card that I like to add to this one that might make it spike even higher if any news is dropped, or even if speculation is dropped again. This one will see some awesome gains, at least 10 to 20%, I think. So I'm very bullish on this one too. And one that I've also brought up in the past, IGC, and this one is a very cheap stock that is, I think, is potentially we're going to see $2 plus on this one. You know, it's gone there before. It's gone all the way to $4. And the amount of volume that we've seen on Friday and Thursday has shown me that there's a lot of people buying in on this one. So, but I would be careful, hesitant about this one, because this is another one that normally gets a lot of volume. And if this one shoots off crazy on Monday, you might start seeing some of the people who got in a lot cheaper at the $30s, $40s start to sell out at $2 plus, and you're going to be chasing that, FOMO. Like I said, that is a really bad thing to do, and it takes time. I know it's hard to say, hey, I missed out on that, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you don't jump in when you don't know, and that kind of leads me on to my spiel. I'm not a financial advisor. These are my picks that I'm going to be looking at for next week that have potential, that are going to be going crazy in my opinion. My trading plan, your guys' trading plan might be completely different, so please trade your plan. Please do not just jump into some of these stocks blindly without a entry and an exit. That's definitely a way of getting yourself into a lot of trouble. Not just knowing what stock to pick, but one of the most important things about stocks are picking your entry and picking your exit for definitely day trading and swing trading. If you don't pick those right, it doesn't matter if it is a good stock or not. You could end up getting burnt really, really bad. So I wanted to just put that out there and rant over. So these are the 3 marijuana type of stocks that I'm going to be looking at for next week. So the last 3 I'm going to be talking about are Riot type of plays, and I brought this up last week also. Vislink had some awesome price action on Friday, and we've seen a lot of volume go up. It went up about 5% for the whole day, and that's really good. I think, you know, it's anticipation because we haven't seen a whole lot of Riot type of news coverage. So I am still holding Vislink DGLY. Also, you know, we've seen some huge buying going on Friday and on, I think, Monday also. So that shows me that this is still bullish, and I'm still holding. I have a very low position in this, the like low 220s, so I can take a little bit of a risk. But if you guys are, you know, getting nervous and you guys have about 260, 270 price entry, then, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, taking your profits and dipping out when you don't know what's going to happen. But I still am very bullish on these three stocks, and I think that we're going to start seeing more riots, you know, going into what's going on right now. We haven't had a whole lot of news. This weekend has been kind of stale. There has not been a crazy amount of people even saying anything about the election and what's going on, but I think that there's going to be some more riots, and these stocks are going to be going up crazy. So, but that's my opinion. So last thing I want to bring up is the earnings for next week. There's a lot of big companies that are going to be dropping earnings. I kind of want to touch on a few that are on here. We have Tilray that's going to be dropping their earnings on Monday. We have Beyond Meat, Workhorse. I think McDonald's is going to be doing pretty good, so I think that that's super bullish on that one. Plug Power too. I mean, that's another one to watch out for. Tuesday, we also have another one. Watch out for Rocket. Rocket absolutely killed last earnings, and if you remember, the run up into earnings it went up like $8. Take a look at Rocket. I think Advanced Auto Parts too. I think that that's going to be a good earning. GEVO, I've talked about that one in the past. That one's another one that's I'm going to be watching. I think anything under $1 is a no-brainer for that one. Been seeing a lot of people talking about. So check that one out. Also, one I want to bring up is Corsair. That one's been seeing a lot of price movement in the past. And I think Corsair has been doing crazy good. That's kind of another play like I've been talking about AMD and NVIDIA. I think that it's nowhere near where the price should be compared to the amount of revenue and stuff that they bring in. So watch out for Corsair. They might be killing earnings because, like I said, everybody's buying these computer parts. Corsair's big. They do a bunch of different things, not just memory, but they do power supplies and they do cooling fans and stuff, RGB fans and whatnot. So they don't just do one thing. Take a look out on that one because that one could be huge. Thursday, we could see Blink doing really well. Politer, I see that one doing really good. They have earnings, and a lot of people have actually been bringing that one up. I don't think Walt Disney Company is going to be doing very good. So that might be actually a good time to jump into that one, especially since they haven't really opened up anything in a while, which we might possibly see a shutdown here soon. So that might be a good long-term stock to be jumping into. And on Friday, we have DraftKings, which could be kind of, you know, that's up in the air, I think. And that's really the only one I'm looking at on Friday. So that covers everything on the earnings, I think. There's a lot to look out for and digest. So take a look at those. We could see a lot of crazy things going on, and I expect us to have a really good week. But like I said, it's all going to be all up in the air depending on what Trump does and what the government does, because I could see it going one way or another way if we start to see some crazy amount of gains on some of those stocks that I was talking about. But also some to look out for are the BLM type of stocks too. UONE, UONEK. Those could see some awesome gains too if we have any more riots and stuff too. So take a look out on those. But anyway, that's the video. Please let me know what you guys are watching for next week, and you know, let me know what your weekend has been like in the comments below. Not sure if a lot of you guys watched the last video, but it was my birthday last week, and that's kind of why I was MIA a little bit. Kind of went on a little bit of a bender and had a lot of fun, went golfing, and it was almost like it was normal time, so it felt amazing. But this week we're going to be back on the grind, be doing a bunch of different videos, a bunch of different things coming up. So I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate everything that you guys been saying and doing in the comments below. You guys are amazing. You guys are why I do this, and I cannot thank you guys enough. If you want to follow me on any social media, I have my Twitter, Patreon, and Instagram in the description of the video below. Also, I have my Robinhood and Webull referral links if you'd like to check out any of those platforms. With Webull, if you deposit $100 within the first 30 days, you'll get another free stock, and so will I. And all those stocks go directly into supporting the channel and buying upgrades for all my gear. 100% of all that money goes right back into the channel. I don't use any of that money for anything personal. So just to let you guys know, I really appreciate all that, and it, you know, I cannot thank you guys enough. So, but anyway, that's the video. You guys stay classy, and I hope we have a fantastic week. I hope we see nothing but green, and I hope we all become millionaires. That'd be awesome, right? You guys stay classy. See you in the next one. Peace out, yo.